Hello and welcome to the Global Matrix Theater. I'm called Nchang Celestine from Cameroon, and today we will be reading an African folk tale called The Dog and the Greedy Tortoise.
Okay. Once there was a famine in the animal kingdom, which had lasted so long that any existing source of food had been completely depleted.
The animals knew they had to do something really quick about it, otherwise they're going to die one after the other with hunger.
They then called a compulsory general meeting to bring out a solution.
It was decided that their mothers would be sacrificed and eaten to ensure the continuation of the animal kingdom.
What? I love my mother so much and I can't offer her as a sacrifice. I need to figure out something.
Doug went home that day sadly.
Welcome back, my son. Why are you worried?
Mom, it was decided in the general meeting that we should kill all our mothers as a sacrifice for the continuation of the animal kingdom.
What sacrifice? Who? What? Where? Me? Sure you won't sacrifice me, son.
Oh no, mother, I love you so much.
What are you going to do now, son?
I will hide in your particular spot in the sky. Every day I will come to the spot to sing this song. Mother, mother, throw down your rope. All have killed and eaten their mothers. Dog has taken his mother to the sky. Mother, throw down your rope. As soon as you hear me singing, throw down your rope so that I can climb up and give you the food.
So the dog hid his mother in the sky, where he constantly visited.
One day the dog was singing to his mother to lower the rope while the tortoise was passing by and here.
Mother, mother, throw down your rope. All have killed and eaten their mothers. Dog has taken his mother to the sky. Mother, throw down your rope.
The tortoise hid behind a house to observe what was going on.
Suddenly the tortoise saw a rope being dropped from the sky. Dog used to climb.
Oh my God! So we killed our mothers and the dog decided to hide his? We shall see.
The next day the tortoise decided to go there with a disgusted voice like that of the dog. He sang the song he heard the dog singing to his mother.
Mother, throw down your rope. All have killed their and eaten their mothers. Dog has taken his mother to the sky. Mother, mother, throw down your rope.
When the dog's mother heard the song, she threw down the rope.
Unfortunately, the dog just arrived and saw the tortoise climbing the rope to the sky.
Oh no, he's going to kill my mother. I need to act very fast.
The dog then immediately started singing to his mother.
Mother, mother, I'm not the one climbing this time. Please take a pair of scissors and cut the rope.
Once the mother recognizes his son's voice, she quickly takes a pair of scissors and cuts the rope, sending the tortoise crashing to the ground on his back. This causes the tortoise shell to break into several pieces.
Oh my God! My shell all broken. What am I going to do now?
The tortoise then decided to join the pieces with a glue, which ended up leaving him with a rough shell as we know today.
The tortoise then apologizes to the dog for trying to kill his mother because of greed. They then live happily ever after.
Great job!
Yeah, very nice.
So from this story, the problem that dog was faced with.
Actually, the dog was facing that problem which was connected with his mother. Like he loves his mother a lot, but he doesn't want to lose his mother, and he doesn't want to kill his mother, as the all the animals have decided to kill their mother to make a solution of their problem. So he tried to save his mother by hiding her and always just try to save her. Like when just Tortoise tricked her mother and wanted to kill her, he just came quickly and saved his mother from this Tortoise. And then Tortoise just get understand about that importance of having a mother and just apologize, and they started living happily.
I feel that the story, the tortoise, the dog is instead the one who is greedy and very unfaithful. Yes, because an agreement is an agreement. How will he move around and eat the other animal's mother and now try to hide his mother? It's not fair. The tortoise is the one who is instead greedy, and the the dog, pardon, is instead the one who is being greedy, and the tortoise it's being punished because first I suppose the tortoise mother has been eaten, and secondly the tortoise still goes back with a broken shell, just showing the injustice happening in the world.
I think that the tortoise, it's not tortoise place to to show the dog that he was wrong. So you don't, that's vengeance. That's not justice. Because if his mother got killed because the entire community has decided to do something, and if the, like, it's not dog, the tortoise's place to kill the dog's mother. He can should probably talk it out or do something else, but not exactly trying to, okay, my mother got this, I'm going to do the same thing, like, yeah, an eye for an eye kind of a thing. So that's not something very nice.
So I do believe that, okay, the point is that what happened actually was a bad thing with mothers all around the world. And maybe the tortoise felt sad, as every animal on the world felt sad. But there was like vengeance and revenge afterwards, which is not a nice thing. I can somehow understand the feelings though, because okay, they thought it was unfair. Let's just say that the dog found a clever way to keep his mom out of this world so she wouldn't cause any trouble, and still found a way to feed her. So the tortoise might have thought of that okay, she's not on the world, she doesn't see her son, so this is like she's far away. I could have thought of this same idea, I didn't, okay, and maybe stop being so vengeful. But the point is that there is this like spark in all of us, that why me, why not him, why not her? And this is what the tortoise actually did. And for thinking like this humanly, okay, in a humane way, she was punished after all.
Why would that be their choice? Is it because they wanted to end the animal kingdom? Because without the mothers, how does the animal kingdom continue to go on? So was their solution to eliminate famine actually going to help their survival in the long run? Was that a good solution to the problem? And so I just had a lot of questions up in my mind. And also, was the turtle greedy? I don't know that greedy is the word, maybe jealous or something. Wow, why didn't I think of something like that type of thing, Those are just my questions.
I would just like to say that for me, it's actually, it's a cruel story, because on the one hand, all animals have decided to sacrifice their mothers. To answer your question, Tracy, I think they decided to sacrifice their mothers because they are younger, so they will be able, to reproduce, let's say. And on the other hand, I can sympathize with the dog, on the one hand, and on the other hand, with the tortoise as well, because the one didn't want to sacrifice his mother, the other agreed for the common good and sacrificed his or her mother, but then he or she felt jealous because someone had their mother around. And so it was not easy for me, to actually understand who was right and who was wrong. Afterwards, this is a world where anybody has their own perspectives. I think Calliope said that. And we live in a cruel world. We just need to survive and try to respect each other.
So, if there was such decisions made of killing mothers, and the dog has had took the decision of saving his mother, so I think he has the full right to save the person he loves most in this world, no matter what. Although there has been two different points of views, one from the tortoise and the other from the dog, but and there is also betrayal process, but saving your loved one is something that we have right to. That's what I think. Right to do. No
May
matter.
I?
Yes, Grace.
Okay, when I read this Dog and the Greedy Tortoise, I remembered our childhood and just felt like everything, there are certain things that needs to be just. We always move around three friends, and among the three friends, we will eat in our houses. When a friend has her lunch, the two others will join her to eat. And when we go to the next one's house, when she has her lunch, we too will join her to eat. And one was becoming like the dog. Unfortunately, we were smart enough that when you go to her house to eat, she will call her brothers to join you and eat her food. So there are like 6 people on the plate. And after eating with you, she will go meet her brothers and eat with her, and you will not have enough. Or when you go to her house, she'll tell you to take, maybe dig like 2 spoons and eat. And we take 2 spoons, and she said, it's enough, the rest is for me. And that was being greedy. We decided to adopt a new strategy that rather than splitting, when she comes to my house, I tell her, take 2 spoons. She takes 2 spoons. I and the other friend, we eat all my food. When we go to the other friend, she also tells the greedy one to take 2 spoons. She takes 2 spoons and she invites me, we eat together. And when we go to her house, she says, okay, Grace, take 2 spoons. I take 2 spoons and the other take her 2 spoons and she eat her food alone. So it's just, and nobody gets hungry. It's the same with dog. If he didn't want his mother to be eaten, he wouldn't have eaten the mother of others. And remember, eating this mother is as a result of famine. We all love our mother so much. I love my mother so much, but because I love myself and I love my belly more than my mother, we sacrifice her for the younger generation. Now, when it comes to your mom, how will you eat my mom and expect me not to eat your mother? Honestly, if I'm the tortoise who sacrificed my mom rather than dying of starvation, I will glue my shell, derive another strategy to also eat up your mother, because I will not want to die of famine. We will eat them all. That's my opinion.
Thank you, Grace. Any other person? Okay, what I want to add there is I think the dog was a bit smarter than the tortoise by taking a decision not to kill his mother. So when the tortoise discovered that, he got angry and he wanted to kill the mom. So in our normal lives, we always have this type of people who get jealous and angry and being greedy because they are not able to take a smart decision. So that's what I see in that story. Any other person?
Most stories, the
May
tortoise used to be wise, but this one now it's the dog that is wise and the tortoise is foolish. Is it that the world is changing?
here can be used the word selfishness. I mean, dog has been so selfish, eating others' mothers while he's saving his mother. You said that. So I think we can use here selfish on behalf of this dog.
Did it say somewhere? I mean, are we just assuming that
Yes,
the dog ate or partook in eating the other animals' mothers?
that's my question too.
Yeah, it's an assumption. I don't see anywhere in the story. Yes, it's bringing food to mother, but that doesn't mean that it necessarily is that he's.
I just understand that they actually decided to kill their mother, but the dog doesn't wanna kill his mother, so he just came as quick as he can reach come his house, and then he just told everything his mother, and he played his role to save his mother. But actually, I just don't know what. Maybe they killed their mother or not.
But the tortoise, when he saw the dog's mother dropping the rope, remember he exclaimed, "We." It means not only the tortoise, definitely all animals have killed their mother and only dog's mother is left and he has been eaten. That we have killed our mother and dog decided to hide his up there. And in the meeting, they agreed and dog did not object. It means that he already had his own second intention, but with also the intention of eating other people's mother.
Once again, I can understand the feelings that the tortoise had. She was sad. She felt tricked. She felt sad. She felt bitter, and that there was an injustice of what was going on. But to go one step beyond would be just to express hatred and revenge over what the dog hasn't already done. So this is where like there is a small difference. I mean, these things like that unfortunately happen in the world, and this is a very good story to understand that like there's so much injustice in the world because it's, I think what happened in China, what was happening in China a few years ago, that parents had the chance to only have one baby, and then the other ones would not survive even if the woman got pregnant, and they have these like harsh measures of taking the babies away or stopping pregnancies. And still there were mothers who managed to go beyond one pregnancy.
Also, one more thing I was wondering, that the mother has cut off the rope. Now, how will the dog get food to the mother? Like, mother supposedly in the clouds, the rope is cut. So there's no access of the dog to the mother. So how do they live happily ever after? Because mother's going to starve anyways because she's up there in the clouds without a rope now.
Yep.
So that's like the logistics of the story is not working out. Celestine, what do you say to that? How do they ever live happily ever after that with the mother starving in the clouds?
Sometimes I hear people referring to the dog and the tortoise, and then sometimes I hear them talking about it as a turtle, interchangeably. Is a tortoise and a turtle, are they the same thing?
No.
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 I think turtles are water creatures and tortoises are land creatures.
Amphibians.
So why is it that then a tortoise is always in the fairy tales? You know, the tortoise and the hare and the tortoise, all the stories are about a tortoise and another animal and not a turtle.
Is the one walking on land.
It can be like turtles can be used for land and sea both, where turtle can be only used in the sea. We can imagine tortoise in the land, and we can take its presence.
I guess because tortoise is walking very slowly, so they just assume that as slow to like thinking over things. So generally, a tortoise is supposed to be like a sage So lots of wisdom is happening because it's not would not be acting upon something like no quick decisions happening. Walking slowly, so thinking over something, mulling over everything. So probably getting a lot of wisdom that way. So that's why they like a kind of identify the character, every character with that.
And for me, I feel like, you know, the turtle is a water creature, and elephants, pigs, and all those things, they don't live in water. But the tortoise live on land, and it's a wild animal, and mostly comes in contact with these other animals. So if we say the turtle and maybe the greedy dog, it will almost be like, did the turtle go to meet the dog on the land to live with, or the dog went into the water to meet the turtle to live with, and the whole animal? So a tortoise is mostly used because it lives on land, and it's in contact with other animals and contact with human beings rather than the water creature.
How do you survive after having eaten your own mother? How do you live after having eaten your own mother? And there is hunger and there is morals, okay, and morality. Like, would the like, let's just take it to humans now. Will we like to survive after having done something immoral, unethical, and just try to feed our stomachs and then like kill everybody else just to survive? Well, if you're hungry, bad things happen, that's for sure. But is it really us? Is it like a good thing to do? And let me just share with you the Greek story of how the turtle actually got the house at the back. Okay, the Greek name is Helona. Okay, so she was a nymph, Helona, and like turtle is the Greek name, okay? And she was the only nymph who did not go to the wedding of Zeus and Hera, okay, the two gods. And she stayed home because she had things to do. So after they realized that she was not there, they decided to have her home with her all times. That's why she had the house on her back, okay, her home on the back. So that's the mythology, the Greek mythology part of why turtles have a thing on their backs. Again,
that would probably make an awesome Rita's Theater client.
Probably. Yeah.
Well, I wish everybody a wonderful, wonderful day and a bright,
Thank you, Celeste.
warm.
Thank you very much.
Nice job, Celeste.
Thank you.